Hey, what's up there, YouTube? How you doing? Just want to do a quick live stream here. I'm over at the park today. Let me show you the park here. There's woods over there. There's baseball fields and stuff. Hang on 1 minute. I just heard the notification went out, I think. Let me see. Wait a minute. I think they sent it out this time. Be able to tell you in a second. Oh man, yeah. By the way, I'm moving Sunday. Yeah, moving Sunday afternoon. I should be moving. Yeah, I think they sent it out. That's good enough. So that's a good thing. A lot of crazy shit going on. I think that's the only other thing I say more on this channel that, hey, what's up, YouTube, is a lot of crazy shit going on. At least lately, man. What's up? Hey, how you doing, Memory? What's happening? I just found out I'm moving Sunday. Thought I was going to move in like the middle of this week. Sunday, I'm going to be moving. What the hell? I was just about to say something about. Oh, Trump's over in China. I guess you probably saw that. You just got back from your new job. That's cool. Where you working? Did you just started this job? Your new job? It must have just started. Oh, SEPTA bus. There you go. SEPTA should be a good job, dude. You know? Who knows? You might you guys might be like at movies. Are you on the buses? Or are you like in a place selling tickets? Or cause if you're on the bus, maybe you'll be like, do you ever see that movie Speed? I think was it Dennis Hopper or so, and maybe Keanu Reeves or something. Oh, it's to clean the buses. All right, you're not out there driving around in the buses. Yeah, that's a decent company. SEPTA. I mean, I would think it's pretty big. Anyway, what was I going to say? Trump's over in China, and right now, I think I made a video. I pretty much said what I was going to say. Right now is that basically the CIA is almost pulling a coup on the American government. They went in to what's her name, Tulsi Gabbard's office, stole up all the I guess said files and shit that came in, raided it, and took them, which is illegal. They're not even supposed to be doing any operations inside the United States. The CIA is for external threats. They're not. It shouldn't be in here domestically doing shit. It's kind of fucking scary. And I think they're covering up shit. I think they were trying to pull a coup on Trump, and they're afraid it's going to get found out. And then they're all going to be up for treason charges. You know? It's crazy that all the shit that's happened is beyond belief. Doesn't seem real. It seems like we're in some kind of science fiction movie or something at times. You know? Sort of had, wait a minute. Here it is. Bottle of water. So I was thinking about trying to do a live stream later too, with maybe both of my channels up and running. Probably maybe around 8 o'clock if I do one. With some other shit I wanted to talk about too. But anyway, the reason that I think the CIA was worried enough to go and do what they just did was because there's probably files and shit on. Well, number one, they were talking about. I heard that some of this has to do with what do you call it? MK Ultra. It's basically how they, brainwashed people. CIA did this over and over, and break them down. Lee Harvey Oswald very well could have been one of their victims, and they basically went after Kennedy. They killed Kennedy, and it's probably the CIA involved. And guess who was basically, I think, in charge of the CIA at one point was George Bush. And actually, prior to him being in charge of the CIA, he was an agent earlier, right around when Kennedy got shot, and he was on the grassy knoll, supposedly. Go look that up. Why he was there, I don't know. So that's pretty fucked up. Now, granted, that happened in Texas, and he's from Texas, and the president was in town. Maybe that's why he was there. Kennedy was driving through. He might have been there for that reason. It's just kind of weird, What the hell else was I going to say about that? It's insane, dude, because they shouldn't even be operating in here. And they could have been trying to plan to take over and take down our country, or another 9/11. Something's getting ready to happen. That's what I think. A lot of people are predicting some kind of 9/11 attack on the country. And that, another thing, a lot of people think it's going to happen soon. Meanwhile, Trump's out of the country. Maybe it'll happen when he's not here the next few days. So be careful. What's that? Yo, what's up? There he is. How you been, dude? O'Doyle in the house. What's up, brother? What's up? Just telling these guys, the CIA evidently went in, stormed in, and raided Tulsi Gabbard's office in Washington, D.C., and they're not even supposed to be doing that shit. The FBI, that's one thing. CIA had no right to do that. They broke the law. Doing good, just making a tuna salad with macaroni noodles. There you go. I'm doing pretty good, dude. I'm getting ready to move Sunday into a double-wide trailer. Man, it's been rough for a little while there. When I left that fucking apartment, they kept raising the fucking rent. Every fucking year it went up. Every year. They wanted for a 1-bedroom, and I shouldn't complain because I'm hearing people telling me that it's even higher where they're at. But anyway, for a 1-bedroom, I was paying no, wait a minute. No, that's incorrect. I was paying $12.90 or something, and they were going to move it up to $13.60 or something crazy like that for 1-bedroom, small ass place. I'm like, I don't want to fucking put up with that shit. That's fucked up. Yeah. This is a nice trailer, dude, and it's cool because my cat, he's getting kind of fucking bummed out. We stayed in the hotel the other day. Man, you thought he died, went to heaven. I had a hell of a time getting that motherfucker back in his cat carrier and bringing him out to the car. 1-bedroom where I live in Canada. Yeah, so it's pretty fucking high there too. That's ridiculous, dude. They're making it so you can't afford to even live anymore. Food prices going up, gasoline going up. Thanks. Price of living is insane. People aren't going to be able to keep up. Exactly. And they know that. And that's all part of this agenda. They're fucking going to kill people by the score, by millions. And people think, I listen to this crazy guy over here. Now I see this shit coming down the road. I'm just trying to wake anybody up that still ain't seeing it. But I think most people are starting to see what's going on. $4 for a can of tuna. Holy fuck. One of them little ones, dude. They used to sell them for 50 cents a can. Jeez, dude, that's ridiculous. I think around here they're probably in certain shops are higher. Yo, how you doing? What's up? What's up, dial up? How you doing, dude? Did you see that? What happened today? They raided Tulsi Gabbard's office, and the CIA did, which is illegal. They're not supposed to be operating inside the country, and it's basically a coup. And people think the reason they did that because Trump had signed an executive order to release about the Kennedy files, MK Ultra could have been another thing they were talking about, and they don't want to get caught with that shit. So they went in and tried to get the files. Same damn thing happened. But just they reported it, then claimed the story was a hoax. Meanwhile, she is their superior. Yeah, I heard that, but I didn't hear about the hoax thing. Right. And why? It's bouncing around pretty good. Wait a minute. It's not just that fisherman. What's that? Oh, you know what? Let me put this on all chat. I do this every fucking day, and I don't see all the comments. Hang on 1 minute. Give me 1 second, dudes. Okay. Yeah. I keep forgetting to do that, and then I don't see all the comments. Wait a minute. It's not just that fisherman even dropped the package sizes by 2 dogs also. It must have been talking about hot dogs. Yeah, exactly. Everything's shrinkflation. DNI is above every branch of CIA. Yeah. So you think that's bullshit, or do you think it really happened? Because I heard it several places so far. I'm hoping it was bullshit. The hot dogs are smaller, skinnier, not as plump. You're right. Everything, it's like what they call shrinkflation. Just giving you smaller amounts. Or if they can't give you a smaller amount of the product, they shrink the fucking literally smaller packaging. Anything to save money. Because I've seen like that even, where it's in a smaller container. There's less probably happen. That's what I think too, dude. Well, you know what then? I say wait and see on that. And I hope it's not true in a way because, that's fucked up. If that's happening in our country, man, oh man, we're in trouble. And evidently, Trump's over there. They greeted him with a red carpet and everything and had children come out and they either sung or the national anthem, our national anthem. So for Obama, they didn't do shit for him. Same with Biden. The reason why is they respect Trump. Trump says what he's going to do. Look, I don't like Trump in a lot of ways, okay? But he has done good shit. But I don't trust him still. However, I do know one thing. He's far better than Biden and Obama, in my opinion, So I have to say that because people come on here and they're trying to stick me in the middle of that. And I don't even want to give a shit about politics, really. I mean, right wing, left wing, same dirty bird. I think we're all getting played in the long run, because they're all about grabbing power and grabbing money. And they never go to jail, when they're doing this shit too. And by the way, I don't think anything ever happened to Fauci. I got on there yesterday. I had to apologize. I went on my other channel, and I thought that I messed up. I thought they said Fauci was going to be going away or getting in trouble, but they were talking about his assistant got popped. Evidently, he's the fall guy, the assistant to Fauci. And Fauci only had to the 11th. That was like the cutoff date to prosecute him, I think, or to indict him. So I think he might be walking. And I just thought it was fucking ironic that that's happening right as another pandemic being dumped on. It's like they're giving us the middle finger, we're going to do it again. Dump more shit on us. So, Yeah, food prices are ridiculous, by the way. I seen you talking about tuna and hot dogs and everything. Wait a couple months. It's gonna People are gonna be killing each other over the last can of peas in a grocery store. You know, it's off the hook. Hang on, let me see. So, some other things I wanted to talk about. I can't recall what the fuck it was. Wait a minute. Let me see something. I just got a text come in. Oh, I know what the other thing was. It's a guy down here I seen standing by the flock camera lights up the road, right? Big old sign, and people riding by. Some people are hitting their horns and giving a thumbs up. I stopped and talked to him for a moment. I'm going to interview the guy because you don't see anybody doing that yet. Doing the protest of this shit. But you know what? I mean, that's the first guy I saw around here doing it. And I think I'm going to do an interview with him just to see, you know, what he knows about and why. Because he was pointing out, he had a sign with an arrow pointing to the camera off to the side. And he had shit written on there about how that we're losing our rights. And he's right about that. The fucking selling our information. It's not even the police that are doing that. There's a company going and get that information, sell it to a third party, to the cops, and they're basically going around the law and shit, as far as I can see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to ask him, see if he wants it. But I was thinking, you know what? He's kind of taking a chance being in front of them flock cameras with the sign protesting because, you know, here's the deal. It can, you know, facial recognition and all that. So it knows pretty quickly who the fuck you are, right? They won't come after him head on. They'll get him some other way to shut him up and shut him down. That's the problem. These people are tyrants. They're bending laws and doing whatever they got to do to get their way in this world. Fucking going around the Constitution all the time. What's that? $20 feels like $5 of that. You ain't shitting. Gasoline's ridiculous. I'm so thankful that I got it's a hybrid, you know. I didn't like it at first. Now I'm loving it. It's half gas, half electric. Man, oh man, I get 40. Sometimes I can get up to 40 miles per gallon. That's why I hate. What's that? That's why I hate card, because they are tracking us. Exactly. Cash is king, dude. That's why they want to take that away from us. You know, so they can follow you about, you know, you have an electronic footprint where they know where you're at and what you're doing. And I just think that's bullshit. They ain't giving up their fucking, you know, their stuff. If they were, we'd have cameras on, you know, Epstein Island and the Bohemian Grove. You know, can you imagine if you went and demanded, you know, to put cameras up in their neck of the woods, or even in Martha's Vineyards, where all those assholes live, all the Obamas and all that, and the money people? They wouldn't stand for it, you know. And those flock cameras aren't just about red lights. They can use them to shine them down the street on a house if they, you know, using it for other things as well. It's completely crazy. It's just now a lot of restaurants and diners are cashless, but they don't tell you up front. You got to ask. Yeah, that's scary, because the next thing is, don't say, okay, now you're going to carry your credit card and a chip in your hand eventually. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Elon Musk a couple months ago said he's going to go make millions of devices, wearable devices for all of us, he said. What the fuck is that? I don't want anything. You don't have to give me a Christmas gift of a fucking Mark of the Beast fucking microchip thing I can put in my body. Get the fuck out of here, you know? Because they just want to keep tracking. It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to go get something to eat right now. I was going to hang on here a little longer, but I'm going to go get something to eat. And guys, check in around, I'm guessing about 8:30, 9 o'clock. What's this? Well, people keep losing their credit cards. The chip in your hand is for convenience. Yeah, it's nice and convenient to go to hell. You know what I mean? I don't want no. I read the Bible. They told you don't fucking take the mark, and to me, that's what that is. And even if I'm wrong, I still ain't doing it. You know, and it's basically the human body is made to put metal bits and pieces in like that. It's just giving them a way to control you even more. How do you know they don't have a kill switch on the fucking chip that they're going to put in there for your money system? It's not good enough that you ain't got no money. They could probably kill you with it. Send some kind of pulse from, the fucking satellite down, goes into your body and makes your heartbeat irregular. It's fucking actually have a weapon like that. I believe I heard CIA can try to do that. Maybe with Fidel Castro, or not, I don't know if he was the one, but somebody else from South America died mysteriously, and someone suggested that because he did have a security team that suggested putting a tracking device on him. What's that? The Bible says in your right hand and in your forehead. Yeah. Well, they're talking about retina scans. So if you're talking 2,000 years ago, think about that. When it says, your forehead, it could have been talking right here. And that could have been all this shit with the Illuminati horse shit, why they're doing that. You see? That's part of their, the Illuminati, one eye bullshit, eye Horus. All that plays into whatever their shit is about. Yep. And maybe I'm wrong on a lot of this stuff, but you know what? I'm sticking to my guns. I'm trying to figure out what the right thing to do is, and pray for discernment. And I just don't see a point in getting fucking bits and pieces of technology jammed into me every which way. That's the next thing. They put nanoparticles, nanoparticles and smart dust is being dumped all over us. Go look into that shit. That's disturbing. We're breathing it in. It's getting in the water we're drinking and in the food. Nanolock. Yep. It's scary, dude. So anyway, thanks guys for stopping by. I think I gotta go get something to eat. I just realized how damn hungry I am. And I don't know if I said this, but Sunday I'm gonna probably have a little celebration. I'm gonna be moving into double wide trailer. I'm glad. This is ridiculous. But again, I was just one of the first victims of what's coming down the road from this. Couldn't afford where I was at. A lot of people, I'm running into people all the time, man, that can no longer pay the rent and the car. So they're either take one and the other. Can't drive your apartment to your job, So yeah, you could go get your bus and all that shit, but it's getting fucking bad. Real bad. And the insurance companies are cranking that up. They're basically doing exactly what they said they would do, is the 15-minute city concept. Put everything around you. It's prison planet. It's a prison concentration camp you'll be living in. The solution: use the nanoglow dual luciferase reporter nano assay system mechanism, adding the stop a glow region chemically, quenches the baseline firefly luciferase signal by over. You know what? Yeah, I heard that too, that they're putting luciferase in the vaccine. It's an enzyme or something from a jellyfish. Is that what you're? What's this? 100,000-fold. This resets the background environment so you can read the nanolock flash clearly. Dude, are you really human or are you fucking AI? How the hell do you know all this? But I think you're right. From what I've heard, it's pretty much, it's just crazy shit. Luciferase, you're right. It's an enzyme, isn't it, from jellyfish, glow in the dark. It might explain why they're not putting any of these street lights up, but they did have for a while. They're putting up the black lights, or you know what I mean, the ones that you could see a tattoo or something of that had, you know, luciferase in it, you know, so they could tell right away. Maybe with a pair of certain glasses if you were vaccinated. Maybe that's what they were. Google copy paste. Okay, I thought hey, you were going off there for a minute. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I'm starting to. It's not so ridiculous to believe when you see all the crazy shit going on and how far they lied to us. Meta glasses with camera. Yeah, exactly, dude. By the way, do you guys remember? What's this say? I'm named. It's named Fox King Lucifer. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, dude. And the thing is people hop on here that are totally asleep and be like, these people are fucking crazy. No, I don't want to be up here saying all this shit. If it wasn't real, if I didn't really believe it, that this shit is coming to pass, I wouldn't be out here, you know, doing that shit. But I feel it's kind of each and every one of us that are awake. It's almost our responsibility to speak up, you know? It's like a fucking final warning because we're getting close to the end, I think. Yeah. Yep, they're definitely sick, brother. They're a bunch of sick pups. Anyway, yeah, stop on back tonight, probably around 8 o'clock Eastern time, maybe a little later. Let's keep checking in. I'll do a live stream tonight. You guys have a great time today and a great day, whatever. And thanks. Hit me with the thumbs up if you haven't already. Looks like you got a few up there. If anybody new on here, how about subscribing? I'll see you guys later. Have a good evening.